too hard to understand and to believe. So that's why today I invited special guests. Let me start from where? In my left, I'm with the analysts, specialists, journalists. Aula Celestine, how are you?
Good, and you?
Fine, fine, fine. I can't complain.
All right.
I'm with the right person. So today I'm going to host the right person in the right show about the right topic. Which side are you on? Are you going to support or to oppose this?
It depends with how the conversation flows. Let's see how the conversation flows.
All right. So, and in my right, I'm also with Brother Dennis Ondieke. Dennis, how are you?
I am fine. Yes.
How do you feel now?
I'm very comfortable, very fine.
For you, I'm not going to ask you the side at which you are. It is obvious. So, ladies and gentlemen, though I said that this is going to be a hot debate, but don't expect us that we are going to fight. No, it is not going to be fire. Why? Because it is going to be a spiritual-based debate. You want to understand. Maybe we may run from this topic, from the discussions we are going to have right here. So I said already that the topic of today's debate is: should Catholic laity today be expected to show a level of commitment as the Ugandan matters? So, as I said, we have two persons, we have two people. One is going to just to argue that Catholic laity should emulate the total commitment, sacrifice, and public witness of the Ugandan matters, even in today's world. Is it that possible? I don't know. Maybe brother will help us, right? Yeah. Is this the right side?
Yeah, it's the very right side. Yeah.
All right, so it is obvious now you are on the other side. So the other side is going to argue that while the matters are inspiring, expecting modern laity to live up to that standard is unrealistic and overlooks today's different context and challenges. Hey.
Yeah, it depends, because there are a lot of factors. Yeah, there are a lot of factors that contribute to that. Yeah, we can't expect lay people to live 100% the way things used to be, because there's modernization, civilization. There are a lot of changes that have taken place compared to the olden days. Yeah, so those are some of the factors that contribute to the same topic, that we can't, the lay people can't be 100% follow the footsteps of the Ugandan martyrs, though their sacrifice and martyrdom was something that is recommendable. It's something that challenges us every single day as Christians in whatever sector that you're serving in, to understand, like, how do we live Christian or Christ-like livelihoods. Yeah.
I feel like I want to support your idea. Why? Because even Jesus said, "What I ask you is not difficult. I am the truth. I am the way." It is obvious. He's the only way.
That is very true.
Very true. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that is very true. That is very true. But the reality be told, I'm not arguing that whatever the Ugandan martyrs did, the kind of life they live, it's a life to be saluted.
Yeah.
It's a life to be emulated. It's a life to be copied. It's a life that most of us yearn for, like standing on your ground and is like, I'm a Christian, I'm a Christ follower, and whatever that may come, may I live to the last breath of my life serving my God, which is key in our day-to-day life. But you find, due to a lot of factors that are taking place in the world today, sometimes those sacrifices are not easy to make. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This is true.
once you are baptized, you know, you are initiated and you are supposed to live a witnessing life as a Catholic baptized. So even if we have these challenges, maybe modernization and other difficulties which might be there, but still again we need to remain standing. We should not be having any excuse, because faith is what you live today. And the Ugandan martyrs, they give us an example, a real example. Imagine they had this faith, it was in their initial stages. But today, you get that we have known what is faith, and we are experiencing it every day. And we have even the resourceful persons. It's not like those days, those people, they had to encounter very hard moment. For us now, priests are there, religious are there, brothers, we have all the facilities. So for now, I see it that it is very possible and very easy for us to live that reality. Though we give ourselves some excuses as Christians, we give ourselves some excuses, which I can say we need to come out of that. It is not hard. We can make it, and we are able. We have all the capabilities and the energies to do that.
So to be clear, those excuses are not relevant.
I can say they are not like relevant, because we have all the platforms, we have all the possibilities of knowing the faith. We are taught in the churches. We have even nowadays we can even have some online issues. If you want to maybe go deeper your faith, you can go in the online faces and get everything you need about faith. Compared to those people who died in Uganda, you know, for them, they were in the very beginning. They just believed, and they died for that. For us now, we know deeply from the priest side, from the religious side, and even our catechists all over. They are trying to break the faith to us in daily life. So it is very easy for us to stand by that faith.
Yeah, you said it's something very, very important. That is their time. Their time was in 1886, right?
Yes.
So why should we draw an example to someone who lived, and that person also was drawing examples from Jesus. Jesus is the only way and the truth.
Yeah.
Why should we following those examples of human beings? Are like
I think here, first of all, we just need to define who is a lay person. Who is, when we're talking about the day of the laity, what are we talking about? Because that is the context of our argument. So, Brother Ondek, if you could explain who are lay people.
Yeah, the lay people, these are the Christian baptized. They are baptized initially in the church. They have gone through the catechesis and they are baptized. These are the ones we call the lay. They are not priests.
Exactly.
Because the priests, they range in the clergy. We can have even like some religious sisters and brothers. They are not called laity.
Yeah.
So we have the laity, like married people. They fall under the line of laity. Yeah.
And they are serving the church.
Yeah, they are serving the church.
So that's where my argument comes in. Like we can't be 100% emulators of the Ugandan martyrs, because you find the laity people right now are married people in the church with responsibilities. So they cannot spend their 100% time in the church, because if you are a father serving in the church, right? Yeah. You have school fees to pay, you have a family to feed. So that's where you find now we are having a difference, because back then, if we argue in the old days, you find even the martyrs, people who have, martyrs are people who died because of their faith, they accepted death and stuff like that. But if you dig deeply into their lives, you find they were only living to serve the church
Yeah.
and to teach about Jesus. So that was their only responsibility. And you find back then, every home you would go and visit would escort you or give you something to take back to your family, right?
Yeah.
You know, even let's just speak about even our priests. Anytime a priest would come, we always